Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I have a pick a card here for you today. I know I have not done one of these in like a really long time, it feels like, but I'm back. And these are going to be the decks you are going to be choosing from. Just ignore this in the background. That's just a quick little backdrop I threw up. So first of all, welcome to the Sacred Portal Oracle. And let's dive into what Sacred Portal message you have. We're actually doing angel messages today. So we're doing quick angel messages. I haven't done an angel guidance in a minute. And they would like to send some messages out. So we're gonna make this quick. We're gonna make this easy. We have pile 1 here, pile 2 here, pile 3. Pile 1 is the Psychic Tarot, pile 2 is the Enchanted Map Oracle, and pile 3 is the Oracle of the 7 Energies. So at this time, I would like us to all take in 3 deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And at this time, I call in all angelic beings who would like to have a message be relayed to their collective or to their person that they are guiding at this time. I call in all of the archangels to be with me. I call in Archangel Michael to protect this reading and to protect the energy and keep it of the highest origin connected to source. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your messages. And I would like you guys to go ahead and ask your angels, guardian angels, archangels, which one of these piles, 1, 2, or 3, will have the message that they would like for you to receive. It could be the whole reading. It could just be the piece of a reading. It could be one word. What pile has a message that they have been trying to relay to you? Once you've gotten your pile, thank them and head to the timestamp below. Okay, greetings to pile 1. We are tapping into your angel messages here. We are looking to see what messages your angels are trying to get across. So the first thing that we have out, your oracle cards, are emotions and surrender. I think that is very self-explanatory. I feel like somebody who's watching this reading, you are holding on to a lot of painful, hurtful emotions, and it's keeping you in a state of disillusion. You don't want to let it go because I feel like you have been done wrong, or you just perceive that you have been done wrong. You feel like you have been mishandled. And so you want to like stand on this pedestal of like, my feelings matter, and they do, but at the same time, you can't allow that energy to swirl in your body just because it matters. Like, yes, it matters, but it can still go because it's only affecting you. The person, the people, the places that you think you're affecting, you're not. There's a lot of pent up emotion that has to just be like, let it go, because this is gonna sound rude. Whoever like you're holding on to it for, they don't even care. They don't care. So like, why are you doing this to yourself? Let's look at the cards. First one we have is, it's up to you. Yes. And perfect timing. Now is the time. They're telling you now is the time. Strong, just releasing. I want to say healing, but this doesn't even feel like healing. It just feels like letting go. It's up to you. Like, how you feel is up to you. It's not up to anybody else. So anybody who made you feel a certain type of way, number one, as humans, we will long story short, we are responsible for our triggers. as humans, we are the ones who are responsible for our triggers. The person who triggered us, they may have been triggering us purposefully, but why did we even have that space for someone to infiltrate? Like, that's the way that you have to look at it. You know what I'm saying? At some point, we have to take a responsibility, and we can't allow our emotions to just be ran by other people, because then we don't get the things that we want in our lives, and we make excuses and we blame it, and we're not happy with our job, we're not happy with our relationship, we're not happy with where we live, we're not happy with the food that we eat, we're just not happy with anything. And it's because we're holding on to these unhappy emotions. Those are the ones that are whirling around in our body. Granted, they're valid because somebody did actually do you wrong, but you holding on to it doesn't harm them, it harms you. So the best thing that you could do is learn the lesson, extract the gift from them doing you wrong, which is probably telling you they don't need to be around, they don't need to be in your life, it doesn't need to be around, it doesn't need to be in your life. You need to value yourself more and let it go, and never put yourself back in that predicament. You know what you know now. They may apologize, they may not apologize. You don't need them to apologize. For you to take control of your emotions, your triggers, in your life, decide to surrender, deal with them how you feel you need to deal with them, remove them from your life, and move on and choose happiness. It's up to you. Let's get some clarity for it's up to you, clarity for yes, clarity for perfect timing. Oh, I just bent the life out of that card. Angels. Okay. First one, recognition and reward in reverse. Let's keep going first before I start interpreting. Prosperity begins. And financial and material changes. So number one, this is all the physical plane, with solitude at the bottom of the deck, which is basically telling me like it's up to you. It's your inner work, it's your inner knowledge, it's your inner connection to the divine that matters right now. I don't know why this is so out of. There we go. That looks a lot better. Okay. So it's up to you with the recognition and reward. It's up to you for how you decide to show up in life. It's up to you how you decide to have this abundance with this yes and prosperity begins, perfect timing for financial and material changes. You've got to change your energy, because the universe, your angels, everything is aligned for your prosperity and for your growth. It's up to you with recognition and reward. It's up to you how you show up. And if you are showing up half-baked because of some past emotions, or because of feelings of unworthiness, or feelings of I'm not good enough, or feelings of, I wasn't accepted, or they don't see me for who I am, any of that type of low vibrational energy, you're going to be the one who creates a physical, material manifestation that you don't desire, because you can actually have what you desire. But remember, desire is an actual feeling. Desire is an actual emotion. So if your feelings and emotions with the energy that's flowing through your body is sadness, worry, doubt, lack, unworthiness, that is what you are going to manifest. You are in a manifestation spiral right now. And that's why your angels are like, please get your energy together so that you can actually have what you want. Stop thinking that you're not enough. Stop thinking, woe is me. Stop thinking I wasn't good enough and that's why. Stop thinking I need to be better. Stop all the self-doubt. Stop all the victimization. Stop all the self-pity, and move into yes, love, abundance. I'm great. I'm wonderful. I got this. I own this. I am this. So it is mine. Because the prosperity is on the table for you. The prosperity is on the table for you. So how can Power One go about this? How can Power One go about raising their vibration, changing their energy in their body, changing those emotions? Destiny. Oh, it's just, this is the time that you're in right now. This is the actual time that you are in right now. There's some people, places, and things around you that you know are shady. Baby, stop doing that. You know, when you be like, I know, I'm just watching from afar. Like, you'll know somebody is shady, but you won't act on it. You better move. You better move yourself out of anywhere that you know you are not supposed to be. And it's hard. I'm not even going to lie to you. Trust me, I know. It is difficult to make these changes because a lot of the times, the nudges that you're getting are intuitive. You don't even have a reason. You don't even have a reason. You feel me? So it's difficult. But right now, the angels are like, nah, dang, that card flew so far. Let me see if I can. Sorry, the card fell. Limitless. You are a limitless being. You are limitless. So any perceived limitations, you are limitless. This comes with an affirmation. I'm going to read it for you. Ooh, transformation at the bottom. Yes, your life is changing right now. So leave the past in the past, baby, because you got new beginnings, new material beginnings. This could be a new job, new money, new house. Something in the physical 3D realm is changing. Perfect timing to change out of low disparity material positions that you didn't like. Financial and material changes. It's the perfect timing for you to manifest exactly what you've been desiring. But how do you see yourself? It is up to you. Nobody gives you the opportunity. Nobody's giving you the opportunity. How do you see yourself determines what you get. And so the guys are like, listen, your angels are like, yo, the time is already changing. It's already in momentum now. You're probably losing things. You're probably sad because you're already losing stuff that you didn't need anyways. And deep down, you know you didn't need it. You need to see yourself as a limitless being, no matter what. Let me read Limitless for you, and then we're going to close this up. I said these were going to be quick today. Ozark came out, and I'm about to go watch it after this. I'm so excited. Limitless. Don't conform. Phone's about to die too. Limitless. Don't conform to the beliefs of others. Live your own truth and share this with the world with love. Through this card, limiting beliefs and conformity are being addressed. It is easy to get caught up in the material world with its illusionary expectations, false sense of security, and living our lives in what society deems as perfect societal bubbles. People get lost in the games and falsity of their everyday monotonous existence. Living a life to the expectations of society is just as restricting as living a life in prison. There is only so much room you have available to move freely before the walls of the cell are felt. If you were drawn to this card, you are being asked to reflect on your life and the if you were drawn to this card, you are being asked to reflect on your life and the walls that inhibit you. That's these emotions that need to be surrendered. These walls are made up of limiting beliefs that prevent you from following your heart and reaching your dreams. Limiting beliefs that stem from childhood experiences and expectations which keep you locked in an invisible cell. Dear one, do not let the limiting beliefs and expectations of yourself and others confine you. You are not born to be imprisoned. You were born to fly, to sing your tune and dance your dance. You were born to truly live and experience this life in all its blazing glory. Reach for the stars and follow your dreams. You have the strength and the courage within you to break away from societal expectations and follow your own guidance and intuition. It is time to truly acknowledge the magnificent soul you are and break free from the binds that have held you back. You will be amazed by your own power and motivation. The affirmation is, I am ready to create a life of my own choosing. Affirmation, I am ready to create a life of my own choosing. The associated chakras are the base chakra, the sacral, and the solar plexus chakra. So yeah, this is, I think what I didn't add, I said emotions, but this person, I think, is not happy with your accomplishments, your achievements, with your physical and material gain. You're not happy, you're sad, you're down, and it's like you have an opportunity to change that now. So come up out of that energy, come up. Your value is not based off of what you have. Your value is not based off of what type of car you drive, what type of clothes you wear, how you look. Your value is from within, and when you were born, you are automatically infinite. So if you can tap back into that limitless self and come out of such restrictions of, oh, what type of car, oh, what type of house, oh, what type of so-and-so, those are for limited people. Those are for small brain people. Sorry to be rude. We're not that person, especially if you're here, you're not that person. You can tap into the infinite well of value, well of abundance within yourself. It's up to you to decide who you are, how you show up in this world, because right now it's ready to manifest. My financial and material changes are ready to pop open, and you got the destiny card. This is the wheel of fortune, so positive change is on the rise. All the change depends on how highly you can view yourself, and not just view yourself, how highly you can carry yourself. So it's like, how highly can you see yourself, and then be that person? Be it, and don't let nobody stop you from it. Angels are with you. Ask your angels for guidance every single day, and you'll be straight. I appreciate you. I love you. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment, let me know what resonated. And this is a beautiful message. This is like a nice, firm wake-up call so that you can still cash in on what's there for you, so that you can still cash in on your abundance. I'm excited for you. Get it popping, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye. Greetings to my beautiful pile twos. We have tapped into what your angel messages are. First thing on the board, the theme of your reading is balance. So this is about not putting too many people before you, making sure that you take care of your responsibilities within and without you, but you are also making sure to take the time for yourself, not putting everyone above yourself, not putting everyone, not making everybody more important than you. Your inner self, your inner work, your self-love, your self-care, your inner balance, your alignment, your connectivity to yourself and to source right now is extremely important. So let's look into the cards. First thing we have is communicate clearly. Yes. Not the right time. So before I even pull the cards, what I feel like this is saying is like, it's so important for you to set the right boundaries. Like, now is the time for boundaries. Now is not the time to be playing around, giving your energy out to people who don't necessarily give the energy to themselves, if that makes sense. People will come to us needing stuff, wanting stuff, but like they won't just do it for themselves. Sometimes it's things that they don't even need you for. They just know that they can have you do it and they don't have to do it. So it's like, communicate clearly, let people know, like, I don't have the time, I don't have the patience, I don't have the resources if you don't have the resources. And that's a message coming through. Do not give people what you don't actually have. So just because you have $5 doesn't mean that you have $5 to give away to somebody. You might only have 10. I can't give you 5. And I think that this pile is a pile that over gives. Your pile, whether it be family, friends, your spouse, children is a little bit different. That's difficult. But if they're a dog child, let them know. But I feel like this is a pile that is giving too much of themselves, what they don't even have, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You're giving out more than you even have to give, and you're feeling depleted. And it's like, it is time for you to put that energy back into yourself. It's not the right time to be going hard for others. It's not the time. Let's look into the oracles that you chose and see what message they have for you. Clarity for communicate clearly, clarity for yes, clarity for not the right time. What guidance angels do you have for pile 2 with this balance and communicate clearly, yes, not the right time. Angels, what message do they need to hear? First thing that we have is metamorphosis in reverse. Balancing act. And storm fields. Okay. All right, pile 2. Pile 2. You are keeping yourself down, back. We're in a number one, this is what? We are right now in a Taurus new moon and a solar eclipse. We are in a time and energy, we've been in a time and energy for some time now, of mass change, mass metamorphosis. You are not staking your claim on this change and on this metamorphosis. With this metamorphosis in reverse, this is what it typically looks like. And so this is transformation. This is becoming, growing. This is becoming a better version of yourself, but you have this in reverse. And it's because you're giving yourself away. That excess, that whatever you're giving, now is not this. I was just saying this to somebody the other day. When it comes to just life right now, everybody needs to be able to take care of themselves and their responsibilities, because with the changes that are happening, I don't have no extra. It already requires everything I got, okay? It's inflation out here. Jobs is moving funny with the pay. Still in 2022, we all seen the gas prices. Uber done even, and Lyft done raised their gas prices. Everything, like, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, Netflix done raised their price, okay? You don't have no excess to give out anywhere. I don't care if you have a good job. I don't care if you came into a settlement. You may have it, and people just always think that you have it, but they're not going to get it for themselves, because you got it, because you'll help. It's keeping you stuck and it's keeping you stagnant. You need to communicate clear boundaries. You need to first communicate clear boundaries, and then you need to get back into yourself so that you can even peep, so that you can see how you are changing. You are distracted. You have yes with the balancing act. It is time for you to create balance in your life. You still have responsibilities, but look at this ship. The ship is still on the road somewhere, but it's keeping its balance. And it just feels like you're not doing your full part here. Not the right time, storm fields. So it's like everything is up in the air right now. Yeah, it's not the right time to be trying to flex like everything's good, flex like everything's cool. You may not even be flexing, but just, trying to keep it together, thinking like, oh, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. It will, but right now, it is time for you to take cover and take shelter, okay? Take everything that requires your responsibility. And when I say requires your responsibility, I mean literally your household. And on top of that, all of those who are minors, okay? If you are not a minor, if your kids is 26, okay, you can still shelter them, but they have all the means to go and get it for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Unless there's a disability or for whatever reason. I'm called to read this metamorphosis in reverse. What's that, number 25? There are times of chaos and darkness that occur, much like the growing pains experienced by the caterpillar who is in the process of becoming a butterfly. There is a tendency to expect the worst when the first signs of difficulty arise. When something is taken away or unwanted circumstances come to challenge you, or unwanted circumstances come to challenge you to let go of old ideas about how life is supposed to be, you are not a victim. Rather, you're experiencing the temporary discomfort we all must go through before the beauty is revealed. So, yeah, and you're feeling it in your life. You know what I'm saying? Whatever this metamorphosis is, whatever this storm fields is, whatever this rearranging, there's a rearranging happening within your whole life. And it's calling you to stay balanced, to stay centered, and to stay as whole as you possibly can. That's it. That's the only thing. And I don't know why the message is so strong. You don't have no excess for nobody else. You don't have no excess for anyone else. You only have enough space for you, because it's such a huge change. It's such a huge rocking. It's such a huge shaking. It's such a huge upheaval. It's it's taking and it's forcing you to set boundaries. It's forcing you to take care of yourself. It's forcing you to get in balance. It's forcing you to get on track in your life. You are being forced right now. Whew. Angels, give me some more guidance. Give me some more guidance, please. Well, I said some, not all. Sorry, I just dropped a whole bunch of cards. I gotta grab them. Okay. What time is it? 32 minutes? I need to check my battery. Harmony. Yes, stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself in these hard times, okay? You don't have to have it all together. Light. The balancing is what will make your life easier. The boundaries, that just taking care of your responsibilities will make your life easier. New beginnings. Something's coming, but not right now. New beginnings. Ooh, and that's all major arcana. That's all major arcana. I'm telling you, when you set some boundaries and you just focus in on doing your inner work, on just taking care of your responsibilities in your household, cut off everything that's excess, you'll get yourself some energy back. Then you could realign with yourself, rediscover who you are, rediscover where you're going, because I feel like you might be feeling a little bit lost in direction. I'm going to read Balance. Balance says, so much energy is being spent on others. It's time to replenish your own energy source. There's, pause. And the reason why the life is getting so chaotic, the reason why you're having such problems and whatever, is because you are depleting yourself. You're depleting yourself. Trust me, I know all about this. You are depleting yourself by giving so much to others and like thinking that it's okay, not keeping anything from you. So you actually depleting yourself is like fueling the fire, as opposed to if you were to keep it cut, short, dry, simple, create the boundaries, you would reserve some energy to keep some light, to keep it balanced, to keep it not so rough, to keep it not so harsh, to still allow space for some sort of beauty, some sort of miracle, some sort of manifestation. Keep some energy for your angels to access you. But if you're giving all of your energy away, you don't even have enough to call out to them. You're depleted. Don't deplete yourself for nobody. So much energy is being spent on others. It's time to replenish your own energy source. This card signifies a need for balance and equilibrium with your inner world. Your external world is merely a reflection of your inner worlds, and right now there is a call for balance in the giving and receiving of energy. You have been taking care of everyone else's needs, but not your own. Thank you for being the nurturing soul that you are. But dear one, you have really been giving a lot of yourself lately, and the balance between giving and receiving is uneven. Being in this unbalanced state can cause you to feel overwhelmed and fatigued when dealing with challenges. When you give so much of your energy, it is vital that you replenish your energy source afterwards. You can achieve this by taking some time out in nature, getting adequate rest, practicing self-love, being self-nurturing, and eating healthy, energizing foods. Be around people who uplift you and encourage this journey that you're on. It's also time to really ask yourself why your outer world is sending you situations and circumstances that exhaust you mentally, physically, and emotionally. When one gives too much without receiving the equivalent energy back, deeper issues relating to self-worth and self-love are exposed. Do you constantly give to prove your worth and justify your existence? Perhaps there's an underlying fear of losing whatever it is you cling to. Dear one, you are worthy, unique, and so very beautiful. You are pure divine light, connecting to the cosmic pool of abundance, blessings, and love. Your affirmation is, I am valuable, lovable, and worthy of love. The associated chakra is the solar plexus. I think that this is a beautiful message for your angels. They're like, really, like, please protect your energy. Please take care of yourself. Please pour back into yourself. Please take some time every day. Stop answering the phone for everybody. Stop helping everyone. Stop giving out unsolicited advice. They don't even appreciate it anyways. Like, just focus on you. Yeah, focus on you, because you have prosperity begins in the reverse position with stand your ground. So it's like it's blocking your opportunities. This is blocking your opportunities. Stand your ground is to set your boundaries so that you can start to bring in more opportunities, more abundance into your life. So I hope that this has helped you. Pile 2, please set those boundaries. Please pour into yourself. Please take some time to meditate, to journal, go get your nails done, go get a haircut, whatever it is that you do. But pour something into yourself. Pour something into yourself so that you can raise that energy, so that you can hear your angels clearer. Because I also hear that you are not hearing them clearly. You're not feeling the guidance. You're not, and you're wondering like, yo, I'm typically like more. I typically get more help than this. It's because your energy is too low. You're not reaching up. So you got to take that time back. So if you like this, please like the video, subscribe, and comment. If you feel called to share the video, I appreciate you. I love you. Peace. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your angel guidance. You guys are last but not least. I'm very excited to see what your reading is all about. So first of all, the first card we have for your theme is Be Still. So with all of this color in her hair, I feel like you guys have a lot of energy, a lot of activation going on right now. Trying to change a lot of things, trying to do a lot of things. You're fast-paced. But your angels are like, I need you to calm down a little bit. I need you to be still. I need you to just like take a second, center yourself in the energy, and listen to what the energy is asking you to do. That's a good one. Listen to what the energy is asking you to do, because you may feel energized and you may want to take that energy and go do this thing that you've always wanted to do, but that energy may be coming over you because there is, like, it has a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, the energy itself, the motivation, the activation itself may be one of your manifestations wanting to be brought into the world now. And so it's like, and you may be trying to move in a certain direction that you've been moving, and it may not be working. And I feel like that's because you need to sit with the energy, with the motivation, with the activation that you're feeling, and see, what activation is this? What is required from me? Where am I supposed to be going with this energy, instead of just automatically trying to direct it, because I feel like it's more than just like, boom, I'm energized, let's go. I feel like there's a purpose behind it. So let's look at your cards. First thing that we have is ask your angels. Yes. Every pile has gotten the yes card with the exclamation point, and not the right time. So yeah, I definitely feel like that be still and ask your guides, ask your angels, tap in. You may be moving a little bit too fast. So let's pull the oracles that you chose and see what's really going on. I can't stand when my deck is reversed. Angels, give me clarity for asking angels, clarity for yes, and clarity for not the right time. Yeah, so before I even pull these cards, I'm just going to say, it feels like you need to be still with the energy. Ask your angels and get your next directive. Ask for guidance. Follow those synchronicities, and it's not the right time to just be trying to move. You need to sit down and listen. So first card we have is... So we have a higher view in reverse, which makes me feel like, yes, your vision, this is the card, but it's in reverse. This makes me feel like your vision is not very clear right now. Whatever it is that you're trying to move toward and trying to complete, you need a higher, more expanded view, because you're still you're not doing the actual energy any justice, if that makes sense. Like yeah, I think that's enough. This is the next one. Great and full. These cards are so beautiful. and a tall tale. So I feel like you're like gassing yourself up. Your angels are really trying to protect you right now because you want to go for something and you're like gassing yourself up right now. Just because you're in the energy, I'm so sorry. You need to hold it. You need to sit with it. With that yes and great and full, I can feel the energy. It's like when you have to when you want to move so bad but you can't, like you're not allowed to move, or there's so much energy in your body and it's like I gotta go. Or even if you don't even have much energy, I feel like you may be even moving out of panic mode. You may be moving out of scarcity mode. With that, ask your angels for a higher view. Ask your angels for a higher view, because whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish right now, it's not going to happen because, I'm sorry, I hate to say that. I don't want to say that it's not going to happen, but from what it's looking like with your angels, with the not the right time and the tall tale, it just seems like you're living on like a false, you're sitting on a false foundation. Like you're trying to psych yourself up to believe that you are this thing, but what you're thinking and the energy that you're carrying is two different things. And it's that because it's like, you don't even know what you're really sitting on. You're trying to like puff up your chest and be like, yeah, I'm the greatest, because you can feel this energy, but you have such a low perspective of what that energy actually is. So with that yes and great and bold, it's like, take the second, be still, be present, be in the present moment, and ask your angels, how do I move forward with this activation? How do I move forward with this energy? How do I, at the bottom of the deck, you have waking the lion. How do I, which is the action, which is the fire, which is the passion. How do I go about waking that lion? But right now, your perspective is extremely limited. Let me see if there's a reverse. A higher view says, sometimes our lives are suction cupped to the end of our noses and we can't see beyond ourselves. This happens to everyone once in a while. We fall in an automatic response to life and react from a learned, conditioned place rather than one of awareness. Being in reactivity keeps us repeating old patterns. Conversely, the avoidance of our triggers could keep us in our comfort zone, policing our attempts at new things. So, I mean, that says a lot right there. This is like, ask your angels, because you are repeating old, repetitive patterns from outside triggering, and that's a lot right there. The way to be successful in your endeavor to connect with others is to step out of your sticky perception of the world. Imagine yourself sitting on the back of a bird 1,000 feet above your life. Wouldn't your perspective change? From a higher point of view, you can see for miles. You could let go of naming or blaming the obstacles in your way and instead easily discover a path to more beautiful and compelling vistas. More can become available to you in all aspects of your life when you are able to step back and get a little distance. You can wait before responding, be more graceful in your interactions, and see how everything is connected and every experience is a gift. The world is wide open for you today. All you have to do is move to a higher ground, be mindful, and celebrate the spectacle of life's dance. So I feel like this is what's being asked of you today, and that's why your angels are like, you need to hit us up on the hotline, call us on the hotline, because you need a higher perspective. So you need to sit down, be still, be present, feel your energy, be in your energy, awaken yourself, be great and full in your energy, because when you sit down and just tap into the great fullness of your own energy, it immediately, if you do that as a meditation, or do that sometimes, it will immediately drop all of the teeny tiny boxes that you have placed around yourself in this limited world that we live in. When you fully tap into your energy and how big it is, the fact that it expands the entire universe and then all culminates as the one little itty bitty issues and problems that you're having don't even matter. So presence, Gratitude, asking for guidance is what is necessary right now. Do not let a false perspective, a false narrative, limited belief, a tall tale, false reality make you think that it's time to go, because I just feel like you're going to fall flat on your face and you're not going to be happy anyways. And so I don't see what the problem is to take a second to just tap into your greatness, your fullness, your divine being. Ask your angels for guidance. Like, I don't see any reason why you wouldn't. Let me read Be Still. Be still. The mind that is still, to the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. Be still. Breathe. Find the well of tranquility and serenity within you. There are times when life feels chaotic. Circumstances and relationships test and challenge you with conflicting emotions and inner storms. Sometimes your emotions are felt deeply, and you may have moments of outbursts that express pain and inner rage. Feel the emotions and try to understand what has come forth from you. See the origins from which this reaction was born. There will always be a trigger, dear one, and storms will pass, but how you react makes all the difference to the severity and the longevity of the storm. Who you are is best seen when you are challenged, pressured, and put to the test. Will you react with rage, spite, or bitterness, or with peace, love, and compassion? If you react with anger and spite, do not be disheartened. Simply see that this is where you are at this time. Be gentle with yourself and go within to explore the deepest recesses of your hidden self. Find the root of your reactions, of why your reactions are so. Send this part of you love and compassion, and feel the healing light of love spreading through your entire being. Dear one, you are love, peace, tranquility, and serenity that you seek. It is you. Know it, feel it, and be it. Be the peace that others seek. Be the stillness that others crave. Be the compassion that others need. In this stillness, there is clarity and peace. Go forth, dear one, and be the gentle voice that calms the storm. The prayer. Great Spirit, lead me to still waters within myself so that I may find peace. The associated chakras, sacral and solar plexus. So yeah, I feel like somebody here even could be triggered. You may be trying to prove something. You may be trying to outdo something or someone. But yeah, I just feel like this false narrative with that tall tale and not the right time. It's not the right time to be moving out of a triggered space. It's not the right time to be pretending, flexing, putting on. If you're hurt, you're hurt. If you're happy, you're happy. It's not the right time to be Pinocchioing out here, telling tales and acting like everything's all good, or acting like you're the biggest boss, and whatever it is. No time for faking and pretending and then trying to literally act on that faking, pretending energy. No, there's no need when you can just tap in to the abundance, the love, the peace, the serenity, everything that the book was saying, all that you are, because you actually are. So why fake it when you actually are? Ask your angels for a higher perspective. If you're going through something with someone, ask your angels on a higher perspective. Don't choose the petty route. Don't choose the low route. Don't choose the ignorant route. Control your energy. Control yourself. Sit in your energy until you recognize and see and feel that you are great and you are full. Let's pull some tarot and then we're out. I just read here. Ask your angels, yes, and not the right time. Guidance. We have 4. Pile 3. What guidance do we have? What more depth? What more information? Angels we have for pile 3. The waiting game. So ask your angels. Yeah, there's something that you want to act on, feel like you need to act on, whatever it is. Like I said, your perspective's not right, so you need to gain a right perspective. Ask the angels, get a higher perspective, because you're thinking way too limited and small. Moving on. Yes, number 1, I think what you're trying to react to or whatever, you're better than anyway. Mentally, like I said, you need to tap into the bigger version of yourself. You need to tap into the bigger version of yourself because you're moving too small. And destiny. Oh, it's going to change. You don't have to change whatever the situation, circumstance is, whatever the energy is that makes you feel like you want to move or do something. You don't have to You don't have to move the wheel because the wheel is moving already. And so you trying to fake move the wheel is actually going to break something. So your angels are like, relax, come talk to us, please, and figure out what is going on. Don't just be doing whatever. Let me see. I don't know if you guys talk to your angels. Angels, what's the best way for this Pile 3 to reach out to you? What is the best way for Pile 3 to reach out to you? I just talk to my angels. Like when I'm in my car, I just talk to God. I just talk to Source. And I just ask. First, I give thanks and grace for their energy, their perspective, and details, clarity. I say meditation with this. So I see some meditation is necessary. If you guys have like an angel book, another way to like tap into certain energies is to just start researching it. When you go looking, it comes to you. You feel me? So if you need to hear from your angels, and if you have an angel book, go read up on the archangels, go read up on your guardian angels. When you do that, it like some way, somehow, and then talk to them, like just your belief, your looking, your search for them brings them to you. This is only for the people who, you know, they're into the angels, they know that they have angels, but they've never communicated. This is how you can open up to communication. And you can literally ask your angels to send you signs. What's this? Yep. Coming to life. So yeah, I feel like there are some people who need to like really open up that line of communication with their angels. And I feel like, ooh, and listening. So they're always there. They're always around. They're always guiding. So it's just like, yeah, I feel like just talking to them like you would. I literally get in my car and I'd be like, I specifically talk to Source. So I'll get in my car and I'd be like, thank you for waking me up. Thank you for protection, whatever. Thank you. So I really am just wondering, like, why do I keep running into this? And I just have a conversation. I just have a conversation. So you can also meditate. And when I have my conversation, I get instant answers. That's what works for me. But you can have a conversation, you can meditate, and you can do all three. You can have a conversation, meditate, and go do some research, read a book, watch a video, watch a movie, I don't know, something that connects you to the angels to let them know like, yo, I need to talk, we need to talk, I need that higher view. They told you to come, so they're waiting on you. I hope that this is helpful. I'm sure that this is helpful. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe, comment, tell me you know, the details of what you enjoyed. Tell me how it resonated for you. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.